And we're...
Yeah!
Are we live?
Estamos vivos.
No, we're not.
No, we're not live?
Never mind.
No.
That was a practice.
That was a little tricky. Good, because I'm so pussy.
Oh, we are live. What is up, everyone that has joined us on TikTok and YouTube Live? It's again Desmadre Live going on.
Hey,
we actually have 7 people in the YouTube.
Ooh.
Wow.
In the YouTube chat.
Hi, 7 people.
That have logged on.
What's up?
Okay, we actually have a guest host today.
Yes.
And he's back again. What is up, Joseph?
Thanks for having me back. I had so much fun the first time.
Joseph
so happy to be here.
Garcia.
Jojo.
He's
Jojo?
actually kind of
Right.
nervous because he broke a vase earlier today.
Oh my God,
Stop
he
blaming me
is
for
so
that.
clumsy. You don't
He
even
has
know
the
how
bad
clumsy.
juju for his first day.
Yeah.
No, pero mira, maybe that's good juju. Maybe that lo sacaste antes.
It's like instead of break a leg, it
Bad
was break a
juju.
vase.
She's
Yeah.
the one that broke it. How's she putting it on me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It
all
looked
of a
like
sudden.
you broke it.
I don't know, Mom.
Like,
You guys got a nice studio.
I'm a
I'm pretty sure
girl's
there's
girl,
cameras.
so I think you broke it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm
welcome,
saying.
Joseph Garcia. We love having you here.
Immediately
Welcome.
attack on the
Yeah, after we attack you.
Yeah. That's how we get you in the vibe.
So we have a few more minutes until we go live. So let's get to know Joseph more. Off mic, I was like, "What does your family call you? What are your nicknames? What do the girls call you?"
Yeah.
Usually it's just Joseph and JoJo.
Jojo.
There's nothing crazy. Like my little sisters and grandma JoJo. Everyone else just calls me.
Is there something that you want people to call you?
No. No, that's
But
so
like
much.
when you're with a
like,
girl, does she call you like a cariño name? Like
I love cariño. Like I like cute little names like that.
Yeah.
I think it's so adorable. Like
What
especially in
has been
Spanish,
your-
cariño.
Oh,
Cariño,
cariño,
exactly. Yeah.
exactly.
What's your favorite
Or like-
pet name to give like somebody?
Cariño or mi amor, like
Okay.
anything in Spanish.
Wow.
Especially, yeah, anything in Spanish.
But what if you just
Romantico.
met her? You're not gonna say mi amor.
Yeah.
No, mi amor is like that's cariño.
Right.
You start with that, and then mi amor, it's like a
Oh, you start
gradual
with
step
cariño.
into it. You know what I mean?
Okay,
you can't
okay.
put that. Can't put that pressure.
Is there
up
anything
top.
that like somebody's called you that you're like, I don't know if I like this?
No,
No?
I'm not like
Okay.
I'm not picky, dude. I'm just happy to
Okay.
be around.
You're
That's
already
it.
making the girls comment in the damn YouTube
Shout
chat.
out to Elba Campa
out
on
to the girls.
YouTube. She
Or-
said, "I'm here. Cheers."
They said, yeah.
Handsome.
Kevin Lau also said Joselito.
Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so Joseph is already a fan favorite. Because Raisa and I don't get that kind of love.
I mean, you know,
Well, I mean, you start attacking people, so that's understandable.
that's what the men want.
Oddly enough, she's also right. Yeah, that's not wrong.
So, do men like it when girls are like a little mean to them?
A little aggressive.
Yeah.
Un poquito.
Oh,
Yeah.
the secret's
Un
out.
poquito. Así es como lo dicen. That's what they say, un poquito. And then later they're like, give it to me more.
Yeah, when you're getting a microwave thrown at you on the front lawn.
Yeah.
It's just like, it might have been too much.
Yeah. No.
When did that happen to you?
I know.
August 18th, 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you were 10 in 2012. You were just born in 2012.
No, bro, I was like 13.
Oh, okay.
It was like a big difference. Yeah.
Different,
Yeah,
different.
huge
Yes.
difference. Yeah.
Okay, but you're also from Orange County.
OC, born and raised.
Born and
well,
raised.
not like raised because my parents kept getting arrested, so we keep having to move.
Right. Let's talk
So-
about that a little bit because
Yeah.
we did have you on the show and you did share, but for those of you who don't know you, you are a comedian,
Yep, stand-up comic.
stand-up comic,
Based
and
here
you
in
do
LA.
talk a lot about your upbringing,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
your parents did get arrested a lot.
Yeah. Because they were good criminals. They were just bad at getting caught. That's it.
And you're close with them now.
Oh, they're the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm closer. I think I'm more closer with my mom than I am my dad. Mom
Mm-hmm.
seems to. She's a little more. She's a wild card.
Yeah.
So I relate to her a little more.
A little more.
Yeah, she's
Dad's
nuts.
not a wild card, even though he was getting arrested.
Nah, he's converted Christian. It's a different kind of. You know what I
that's
mean?
nice.
That's what happens in jail.
Yeah. Exactly.
It is. A lot of
Yeah.
people come
And
back.
mom didn't convert. Mom's still wild.
No. She's still out here.
She's
Gabby.
still out
Dude,
here.
Gabby out in these streets. She's
Shout
like
out to
La
Gabby.
Dude, you guys, I'll have to show you the text messages and stuff that she sends me, bro.
Wait.
You like,
Why? What?
Because she says stuff like that, bro. She's like, I'm out in these streets. I'm like, you're
Let
my
me
mom.
hang out with your
Calm
mom.
Yeah, bring Gabby.
Yeah.
Let's hang out with Gabby.
I want to hang out with Gabby. We're going to go live.
Everyone is talking about the movie Michael. Some people love it so much they're dancing in the movie theaters. Others are calling it Fantasyland. I went to go check it out.
Mother's Day is coming up. I wonder if my husband will tune in to see what gifts score or snore.
Do you have silver kid tooth energy? Bueno, today we're gonna take a quiz to find out.
We have comedian Luis Galilei bringing the Peruvian vibes.
What are you doing here?
I'm hosting. Marissa, where are you going?
This isn't fair. They'll just let anybody host.
What is up? What is up, Desmadre Live fam? It is your favorite weekly show. We are live on television and YouTube and now TikTok. So you know where to find us. We want to give a huge shout out to our guest host of the day. We got Joseph Garcia.
Thanks for having me. So excited.
Who was also a guest previously.
Yeah.
And we were talking briefly. Comedian, stand-up comic, OC, born and raised.
Yeah.
OC, born and raised, 6 foot.
Single.
Overall, good vibe.
He's saying his dating profile.
Hit the chat.
Single, but stay away from me.
Yeah. We needed some more boy energy here, so we threw you in.
Even though we're kind of like beating you up a little bit.
A little bit.
That's how we show that like we care.
That's growing up in a Hispanic community, though.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what that is. You're creating a cultivation, like a family environment kind of thing. So I feel at home.
I'm glad you get it.
I'm just waiting for the chancla, and then things will be...
We can get there. We can get there.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We're going to start with the latest blockbuster hit, Michael, which is a Michael Jackson biopic that was released last Friday, April 24th. And on opening weekend, it has grossed $217.4 million worldwide. And this is without it premiering in Japan yet, where he has a huge fan base. There is a lot of controversy regarding this film. It was co-produced by the Jackson estate. So some people are like excited to see his music and they're even dancing in the movie theaters, while other people are just like, what is really happening? Is this really, a truth-telling story? So
I think it's cool because I haven't seen the movie. AK, I know you've seen it, so I want to know what you thought about it. But I think just from watching social media and seeing the fans excited to go to the movies, like dressing up like Michael Jackson, age ranging from like little kids dressing in like the Thriller outfits. Like it's becoming a whole thing, and it's cool that the younger generation can enjoy the music.
Yeah, I mean, definitely he's timeless. I feel like that's so correct, and I love that too. But I also haven't watched it. I don't know if it's the kind of movie I would go watch in the movie theater. I'd probably rather watch it at my house.
Well, there is kind of like legal dramas happening. It got a super low score, 38% with critics, but 97% with fans. And it's kind of like becoming this critics versus fans scenario, the fans that do like it. Then there was this whole fiasco where they had to cut out a major part that was already shot of the film, which included certain accusers that they couldn't be using because the trials had already happened with accusers. So they had to go back and spend $50 million worth of reshoots, which is crazy because you would think that like maybe they would just cut the film at that point. Like it's a wash. We're just going to let it go. But the estate really wanted this film to happen. So spent an extra $50 million, and
that should tell you about how much it speaks to them preserving his legacy, because they're trying to keep that image.
Right.
Trying to hold it
So
down.
for context, the timeline of the movie starts in 1965 with like the Jackson 5
era
stepping into the scene, and it ends in 1988 before the controversial 90s in his career with the Bad World Tour. And so again, the internet is divided because this was more, in my personal opinion, it was like a coming of age story where you see Michael stepping out and becoming like a solo artist. That was like the biggest thing, right? Him separating. But again, it cuts right before the controversies that we all know of. And so the internet's divided because can we separate the artist from his music? And then the fans are really excited, but a lot of like resurfaced interviews and stuff are coming up online.
I mean, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know if I like believe in I know they're alleged, like the controversy. So I don't know. I feel like there is something about separating the artist from the art. but then I don't know.
It's like, tough accusations.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's the thing. I'm like, it's like R. Kelly's a different situation. Like, I can't compare R. Kelly to like somebody else. I don't know, but
I think it's a little different when it comes to something like this, because especially I'm not a Michael Jackson fan, but when it's someone of that caliber,
how are you not a Michael Jackson fan?
Yeah, wait.
It just wasn't the thing my parents were playing as kids.
But like you hear Michael Jackson music and
yeah, it's good. Like it's undeniably good for sure. But when you think about that kind of stuff, you're not like, let's talk about how he used to steal or that kind of stuff. You're like, what about Thriller?
Right.
You want to remember the good stuff.
Right.
You know?
I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm raised a fan of Michael Jackson. And I think like similar to Raisa, like allegedly there was terrible things that Michael Jackson did that unfortunately came to light after his death. He was never able to go on trial for them. He was never able to speak up on them. I think this film as a standalone should just be that, you know, like just enjoy what it is and the story of Michael Jackson up until that point. AK, you saw it. What did you feel of the movie? Was it enjoyable? Was it cool? Was it boring?
Yeah.
I mean, just trying to be present in that moment, like taking away everything that I know. I was like, wow, the Jackson 5. And I grew up being like a Motown fan. Honestly, the movie going experience was also incredible, like in the Dolby soundstage. You felt like you were in their concerts with the big screen. There was a lot of like music components added to this movie. So again, it didn't really go too much into like I don't even think the sister Janet Jackson makes an appearance in the movie.
Oh, wow.
Diana Ross isn't in the movie. So it doesn't go into those specific like relationships.
Yeah.
But it does play a lot on the music.
Yeah. Well, I was just going to say really quick, like I also like my algorithm of my friends posting, they said it was bad. And they're like, there's nothing new that you learn. So like, why are we watching this? Like how many Michael Jackson biopics and how many of these do we need? Truly.
But maybe it's not for them. Because like I was saying, like there's a lot of little kids going to the movies and dressing up and seeing it. And those little kids haven't seen.
They could watch the old ones.
Well, I feel like this conversation's getting really spicy. We're going to continue on YouTube. We'll be right back with Desmadre Live.
What were you going to say, Justin?
I don't know. It's like going to a concert nowadays, it's kind of like a lost thing, like movies and stuff. It's not the same that it used to be. So it's like, for a kid that doesn't know who Michael Jackson is and is getting into the first couple albums, let him dress like him.
It's exciting for them. And it's exciting for parents to go with them because obviously they're influenced by their parents, right? Yeah. So the parents get to go and they're all dancing and they're enjoying the music, and I'm personally like, just let it be that. Just let them enjoy
experience.
Now, personally, like we can have this conversation, right, about like what we know to be true and what is shown and that kind of thing. I don't understand why critics are being so harsh on the movie though, because the production value was there. You know, like the movie was 2 hours long. All of the scenes are crisp and clear, and there's like storytelling. The sound quality is incredible, and even his nephew Jafar Jackson, this is his debut role, and he's portraying his uncle.
Iconic.
Like, the resemblance, the makeup even of the dad.
And how was the acting? Like he really embodied his uncle?
He embodied his uncle. It was almost like, I kind of shivered a little bit where I was like, wow, this is like Michael.
Yeah. Also, I heard that he's never acted before, correct? This is his first time, man.
This is the debut role.
Yep,
and he killed it with the acting, the movement, the dancing, the singing.
I need to look like someone.
And he's half Colombian, so repping for the Latinos.
Do you think it was more of like the criticization of Michael Jackson himself, or like of the movie, of the actual production? Because those are two different things.
Exactly. And I think one is conflating the other, because I'm like, as a movie in itself, I thought it was pretty good. Yeah.
Did he sing the songs? Like, does his nephew actually sing Michael?
I think there's certain songs where they mesh their voices together.
Interesting.
I saw it was really cool. They went to the original film location where they did the Thriller music video in East LA, and like they reshot it there. So I'm like, that's cool. Like they're going back to where Michael Jackson really did all of these, you know, all of these things, and there is authenticity on one end, but then on the other end there's Paris Jackson, who's like not happy with the way that this is going. She posted her own video and she said she described the film as sugar-coated and a fantasy land, stating that it panders to a specific section of the fandom.
But what does she know? She was a little girl.
Actually, she wasn't even born.
Or whatever.
But she might know the dynamics, the actual dynamics of the family, you know? Like maybe they didn't show how certain things actually were.
It's kind of sticky, like, you know, because a state is behind this film, but Paris Jackson, his own daughter, made it very clear that she had zero involvement in this movie. So it's like, okay, well, the state is, though, but you're not. So that's kind of rough. Because you would want all of the family, including the daughter, to sign off on it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. If they have an opportunity to get the whole family involved, you would want everyone to be like, yes, this is truly representing of our family and of the family name. So it kind of sucks that even within them.
Would you? Because then you come out like the family that out of the woodwork that was like, you didn't help me. And then it becomes that weird perspective from them.
Yeah. But it kind of sucks to see a biopic and you're like, the family can't even agree on it.
Yeah.
Okay, we are back on this Desmadre Live. And speaking of controversies, we're going to go to something else that has been hot in the feed. Megan Thee Stallion.
Drama.
You're breaking my heart.
She posted on her stories basically confirming her breakup with NBA star Klay Thompson. And letting the world know that he cheated on her.
I love that she's like 0 F's given, super petty about it. Like, y'all could have handled this super quietly behind closed doors. And she's like, no. Like, I gave this man everything. He wasn't down. And it's drama, but I love
also,
it.
dog, you cheated on the hot girl.
Like,
the face of that whole movie.
Okay, as the man in here, like, why do men
would you do that?
Why do you do that?
Meg,
Why do you do that?
Hold on, Megan. I would personally never do that to you. I need you to understand. Like, I don't know what Klay was
but
thinking.
why do you do it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have $2,000 in my checking account, and I can
cheat.
take care of her. Okay, that dude had.
Guys always cheat on like the good girl.
Yeah.
Why does that happen?
Well, look.
I think that one's.
And
Megan Thee Stallion, right? She's gorgeous. Body is stunning. She's smart.
has her own money.
It's like she checks all these boxes and she still gets cheated on.
Yeah.
And you know what? She was really close with the family too, because she was posting like with his dad that she would cook for him and his dad.
I saw a reel and it was literally like, we know why he was with her. He was eating, and it's just all the meals that she posted on her story. You saw that, and I was like, bro, like literally, he doesn't even know what he did. He messed up like the best thing he could have had in his life.
Joseph, why?
Well,
literally tell us.
Okay,
Tell us
I think
Joseph?
that has to do with the dude because. I mean, he's a millionaire. He has whatever he wants. A dude from Big Five's not cheating on Meg Thee Stallion.
For sure.
You know what I'm talking? He's gonna.
Yeah,
No, he's not. He's holding it down.
I think there's some truth to this.
There's no way.
So you're saying that because Klay Thompson thinks he's like above, or he can get whoever he wants?
Whatever his thought process is his thought process. But I'm saying when someone has that many resources that are accessible to him, like that dude's been doing. He's been playing pro ball and a millionaire for God knows how long.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're gonna have like some sort of.
He's not even cute. He's not even
no,
cute.
did you see the tweet?
People don't care about that though.
Did you see the tweet? They were like, they said that he looks like the PBS logo. Bro, and then PBS got in the tweet and was like something like, "Come on, like don't do us like that." Like that's like
He's not even cute. Like,
he's not.
Meg Thee Stallion, I didn't want to say you shot yourself in the foot, but you shot yourself in the foot.
You know what it is though? Okay, but this is the thing though too. I like when celebrities give us a little taste of it, but like for example, like if I was famous like that, I'm not gonna be posting so much in the beginning, because then this is what happens. Now
you're saying on Meg's part, she did too much.
No, I'm not saying she did too much. She can do whatever she wants, and I think everybody has their own style. But like I love, for example, what Issa Rae did. She got married, and nobody knew she even had a man. Nobody even knew what she liked. She could have been a lesbian for all I knew,
right?
But I love how she kept that on the DL. But everybody's different. So she did put it out there, and like he should have known, like, bro, we're out here. Like, I get caught cheating. Like,
this is the thing. First of all, Stephanie Montes is like justice for the stallion.
Yes, Stephanie.
Yes. This is the thing about, to your point about it being public versus private, right? Apparently, Meg Thee Stallion found out because the girl who Klay was cheating with, the WNBA star, I don't have her name here, but she was posting on her stories about how she was proud to be the side chick.
Wait, which WNBA star was this? Because it was allegedly Angel Reese. No, it was allegedly Erica Reese, and then it was.
Yeah, and she came out that she was like, that's not me. She was like, don't. That's why I was like, she just was like,
so
that's
who
not
was
me, bro.
it? I want to know.
Which one?
Well, maybe more names might be coming out.
YouTube, help us. Google it. We are not allowed to have
He's
our
got
phones.
like a roster. He's like,
I know.
Clay, what are you doing?
Our phones.
Wait, okay, but I was gonna say also, I heard that Clay Thompson was complaining about Meg Thee Stallion, saying that she was telling him, "You need to give me $700K a month."
Oh my god.
What?
But I don't know. I'm not gonna confirm that. Like, I just saw it in like 2 different like posts, and I was like, so who cares? Give her money too. But she got her own money, but still give her a little bit.
Wait, let me ask you guys something. Because as women, if you found out some dude that is trying to talk to you, if you found out he cheated on Meg Thee Stallion prior to dating you, what's your
That's
guys'
a red
reaction?
flag.
I mean,
That is a red.
I would hope so.
That is a red
but-
flag.
First
So
of all-
it's just.
But like, how do you even deal with that?
I would want to know that
afterwards?
information.
but sometimes you want a red flag, so then that's okay.
Sometimes you want a red flag.
Yeah.
Let's be clear about
That's how
that.
nice that thing-
Let's be clear about that. Okay, well, speaking of red flags, though,
Oh my gosh.
I just learned what this was literally an hour ago.
Yeah.
Tforwomen.com is actually an app where women can go and add photos of the man they're dating and rate them, add red flags, share what their red flags is, share the experience they got. They could also add green flags, so they're not all bad. Majority of them are bad. You guys, you knew of this app.
I know of this app. I know people on the app. I know people that have commented on the app.
Have you dated a guy that was on the app?
I don't really date people long enough to inquire, so I did not.
Joseph, did you know of this app?
No, but then when you guys told me about it in the meeting earlier, I had my homegirl make an account while we were talking to make sure that I'm not on that app.
Are you on
No,
the app?
there's another Joseph
We're gonna
Garcia.
have to check.
We can all check together. That's totally fine. But the fact that that's a thing
We
is
can check together.
insane,
Yeah.
dog.
I think this is where Latino men kind of save themselves, because if your name is Jose Juan, if your
Yeah.
last name is
Yeah.
Ramirez or Lopez, there's
Joseph
gonna be
Garcia, there's like
200 million in there.
20,000.
God forbid my middle name be Luis.
Oh, yeah.
But there are pictures. There are pictures.
Yeah.
Now, personally, I do know that they used to have the app. They had to bring the app down because of lawsuits.
Yep.
The men
Yeah,
were
for
getting
sure.
upset. Of
Oh,
course, the patriarchy
gosh,
would be upset, right?
sensitive.
But I'm like, I would want to know. Like, this
Wait,
is we're
so-
being girls by disclosing this information.
You would
The
wanna
app
know if you're on
doesn't
that app.
exist, but on a computer, on a desktop, you can still use
You
the
can
website.
still use that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
I'm saying
ladies.
I would want to know about a man's history from another like
For
woman's
sure.
perspective.
I think
don't
this is
know.
a vital tool. I mean, I've been out of the dating game for a while. Both of you are single. How do you feel about it? Because I would think this would be helpful.
I don't like it. I personally, I just think like I have to be able to feel that energy and trust you. And if it's a hot mess, then that's how I'm gonna learn that was a hot mess. And I don't know, not everything's.
You
want to
learn through your own experience.
Also, yeah, bro, and like if you meet people on the internet, some people are just crazy. Some people trip.
Also, people
you can have a
just
different experience with people.
people you just meet in real life are like psychos, and like they like.
Yo, low key, the fact that I agree with her kind of feels like I'm in the wrong now.
I know. You see what's happening here? She's rubbing off on you, and I don't know if it's a good thing.
Listen, I think it's okay, like if it's an extreme thing, like, but also,
Oh,
right.
word, yeah.
Like if he stole your credit and like maxed out everything and didn't pay you
Sure,
back.
but like, why'd you let him get that info? Like, what?
Girl, you've done that.
We want to know.
I
from
didn't
people-
know.
You've given money to people.
I literally just lent money.
We want to know from people in
I
the
get
chat
cash.
what you think. Would you want to know this information or not? And we will be right back after this commercial break.
Wait, I didn't. To be clear, I didn't give somebody that information. I didn't get scammed like that. I just had a man that.
Have you ever? Let me ask you this question: have you ever asked an ex, like your partner's ex, or had a conversation with a partner's ex after you like broke up with the person and talked about the person?
Wait, repeat what
Wait,
you
yeah,
said?
ask it
Say
again.
one more time?
Wait.
So let's say, like,
Give
let's
us an
say
example.
you speak to an ex of an ex,
Oh, okay.
and you're like talk about that ex that you have in common.
Yeah. Like
No.
if we, it's a, you get it. Like if we
okay,
went out
so-
and then like
yeah,
she's your
yeah.
ex and we break up and then I go and talk to Crystal.
Yeah,
right?
no.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what she's saying, but
Oh,
I've never done
Because
that.
it's basically
women
this
do that?
website. It's basically this website. I mean,
Right.
if the guy is that toxic,
Well, yeah. There's also like that Facebook group that we were also like we were talking about. The
Yeah. Also check to see if I was on
Yeah,
there too.
it's
Which
Joseph is just
Facebook group?
checking. Joseph is
Paranoid.
out in these streets checking all the groups and apps.
It's
it's
what
called.
is it?
It's Are we dating the same guy?
Yeah,
That's a Facebook group.
There's a Facebook. There's it's like it's in LA and it's like it's by
I
city
think
too.
it's
But
like
like
I
I'm
think
in
it's
the
like
LA one.
like across the states kind of thing.
Really?
Wait, am I gonna get in trouble? Don't post that.
That's crazy. But see, how are you in the Facebook group, but then the website is too much, too invasive?
Oh no, I wasn't on it for myself. My friend had me get on it so I could help her search. Oh no, like no, I swear I don't. No, I really swear. Like I truly do not care. I had to look it up because she got banned because she commented, so I had to do it.
She got banned from that kind of an episode.
Yeah, I'm like I didn't want to. Whatever. I'm not really friends with her anymore. It's fine. I'm like it's fine.
Yo, it's wild out here in these streets for single people.
It is. But here's the thing too. Like there's people that you can go there and ruin someone's life, and it's maybe not even true. That's the problem why they're getting sued. Like you can literally talk bad about some, just like yes, you can go and do that, like, but if you're not going to the police or making a real report, if it is something like what you said, a
serious,
scam or like a, you know, like something that is whatever, I don't even want to say the words, but you know what I'm saying, like I think yes, of course, by all means, but like some people's level of toxicity is also different. Like I might be okay with somebody like, you know, kind of ghosting me, but maybe I'm not.
But also,
why can't I just mistreat someone in general and not have there be like a record about it?
Yeah,
see, I kind of like that. Back to you, some people, but I kind of like the idea that like people know that. Like if you're gonna misbehave and do me wrong, I can put you on this website.
So should we have reviews on dating apps?
No.
Imagine that.
No. No.
I say yeah. Don't you
But
want
you're
to know
not
what you're
dating.
getting
Yeah,
into?
That's the whole point of going on the date.
She's already happy. She has kids. She has the whole thing. Of course she agrees with it. Yeah, you won.
Maybe take a lesson from where I want to go.
Maybe I don't want
go
the
down
kid
that road.
and the husband.
Raisa, what would your review be? Like, what would a review be on
Of
your
me?
profile?
She's a fun time.
And,
She makes me laugh.
Joseph?
That dude should have stopped talking like 15 minutes ago. That's pretty much.
Well, you know what? We're about to stop talking right now because we're going to come back on broadcast. Shout out to everyone on YouTube and TikTok.
that got heated. That was funny.
I was like, I got so anxious. How do I describe myself? Oh my God.
You're like, I don't know,
first date
fun, a
question?
good
Wait,
time.
Crystal, we actually have a little bit of time. What would yours be?
Like on a dating app, what would I say?
What would it have been?
Life of the party. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm a fun time.
Fun time. You're fun.
And we are back on Desmadre Live.
cartoon.
This time, let's do a little something more wholesome. Mother's Day is approaching, and we want to look at common gifts that mothers get. But from our own experiences, are these gifts a score or a snore?
Ooh, I'm
Okay.
excited for this one.
Okay.
Can I just say thank you to they're saying that they like my hair. So
Yo,
thank you in the
Raisa's
chat.
hair is popping. Yes.
Thank you.
Shout out to Jessica Navarro.
Thank you. I'm like, I just want to give her a shout out.
All right, so typical mom gifts, snore or score. Let's check it out. What's the first item? We have a self-care kit. Okay, like a little blanket, some drink.
Can I ask a question?
It's a gift basket.
Can I ask a question
Snore.
before we answer? What
Sure.
kind of mom are we? Like, is it like us or like just like, are we voting for general moms in the world?
Just in your experience, you know, like with your mom, with your tias, with
Oh,
Eddie's, like,
okay.
Okay, see, that changes. I was like,
My mom would be so mad if she got that. She'd be
I
like, what are you
think
trying
what
to
do we
say?
think
my mom
about a
would
gift
like
basket?
this. I think my mom would like this.
Okay.
I do not want this. If my
Yeah,
mom is
I'm like-
watching, don't get that for me.
I don't know. My mom likes everything.
Okay, but mainly we agree snore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Okay, I think I would say definitely like a snore because honestly, I'm over the blankets. You know, blankets are giving like during
We
Christmas.
all have it.
Like, how many more blankets do
Yeah.
we need?
Yeah, like it's hot.
And
Yeah.
the tumbler. We all have the little mugs, the little cups.
If you
Yeah.
ever buy a Mexican blanket, you only need one, like in
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
entire
The
lifetime.
Covitas?
One big tiger one.
I think it'll last you 3 generations.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the next gift. We have
Oh my
a
god.
Fuchada wooden set.
What?
Your face.
Bro, yeah. You put
I
all
need
the
this.
siblings. You get one for all your siblings.
I need this. This is funny.
Do like a family Mount Rushmore kind style.
Yo,
Yeah.
for real.
I had never thought about that, but that would be a funny gift to give
That's
mom.
so funny.
Oh, I thought it was a pat, like not a chancleta, but like a paddle to hit people for a second.
The chat is saying, Flavio in the chat is saying that's more of a stepmom gift.
Oh, the first one.
First gift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it doesn't really have
tumbler
any like
blankets?
feelings.
Yeah, it has no thought in it.
Yeah,
Sure,
That's
sure.
so sad.
Feelings.
Yeah, see,
thought.
everyone likes this one. Everyone
This,
likes the
yeah, the
cucharas.
cucharas, I
Yeah.
want that.
We love a custom.
Okay,
Yeah.
but this is a question. Like, it's cool that it's a joke and it's funny and it'll have like a laugh. But then, could mom really use it? Would she really enjoy it? Is it really a gift for mom?
No, you hang it up.
I
Hang it up
would.
on the behind the stove next to all the other stuff.
Yeah.
don't use
Also,
that?
like cook for me, bro. Like use the spoon I got you and cook for me.
Just
Mom.
add it to the drawer of nonsense.
No, I think it's cute.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
approve.
Okay, let's
everyone
look at
loves
the next one. We have a dinner.
Yes, okay.
An electrical knife is what we have.
Womp, womp,
So the turkey is not
womp.
included, so not a dinner.
I'm vegan, so I would not need to use that.
I like that it's a knife.
We got 2 snores and 1 score.
I love a knife. Give me some blades and I'm in.
And it's electrical.
Yo,
Yeah. What?
And it's
the things you're
electrical.
saying are crazy.
Yeah.
If you give anything, just like how dads always they're very vocal. They don't want anything they don't want a grill or any grill accessories. Same with moms. Like, we don't want new dishes. We don't want cookware.
Yeah.
Don't give us something where we're going to have to work.
But cook for me, Mom.
Yeah, Raisa's mom cooked for us.
Mom, cook for me. Come to it.
All right, let's see the next item. What do we have?
You're spoiled. Your moms are here.
Oh, not the pollo. This time's the pollo. Oh, we got a certificate to the spa or for a massage.
All
We got 3 scores.
And you make sure it's a hot papi for her too.
All day.
Yeah, you gotta ask. I would be like, bro, give me the hottest guy for my mom. Let me see pictures of his hands.
Yo, you would say that for your mom?
Yeah, whatever. My mom's single too.
Let me see a picture of his hands.
I would be like, yeah, I want to make sure he has these big, strong hands. Don't give me no little hands on my mom's body, okay?
Yo, sometimes the little ladies, though, they're strong.
Yeah.
Those little ladies are strong. They know what they're doing.
Okay, but this is the thing. We think it's a cool gift, but I have actually given this to my mom, and she never used it. So it was kind
Oh,
of
it just
money
expired?
wasted. It expired.
That's real.
Because she was like, I don't want someone else touching. They're uncomfortable by that. Maybe the older generation.
That's an older generation
Not my
mom thing,
mom.
because my mom will never get a massage, and I'm like, why?
That's what I'm saying. So the idea is great, but
That's
in
like a gift.
actuality, they won't use it.
You'll get it for someone else because you'd be like, I'd use it.
Yeah.
But the other person's like,
No.
I wouldn't.
My mom wants to be touched.
Shout out to Jessica. She agrees. Jessica says she needs one too.
Yeah, there's moms out there that want to be touched.
She's agreeing
You know what?
Raisa's
We want
mom.
to know on the chat
She's
if you're a mother, would you want these gifts or not? Because
Yes, I'm right here. I'm saying yes. Yes. yes.
including the chat, Crystal. Including the chat.
This mom wants it.
Okay, we're clocking
You know,
it.
first
You know
of
these
all,
are
Crystal,
hypothetical, right?
I know you're trying to give a little message to your husband.
If my husband's watching, I
Yeah.
want a massage.
Yeah, but just add it to what else you're getting, okay?
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
add
look
it.
at the next gift.
I got you.
Oh, we have a red light therapy mask. $400, $400.
$350.
What is that? I think it
I
looks like
don't-
it's out of Tron.
I mean,
No.
if I got the money, tight.
Okay, we got a score, Joseph.
I don't know what it is.
No, it's from the movie Tron.
Oh, it's from Tron.
No.
Tron. Hell yeah. Nice.
Okay.
I
we
saw
got
you
a
could
couple-
get cheaper ones on TikTok Shop.
Mira. Oye, send me the link.
Yeah.
Send me the link.
Use my
Okay, for all the
code.
men out there, can one of you ladies explain the red light therapy mask?
It's like to rejuvenate your skin, and you keep it on at night. It's supposed to do some good stuff for
Yeah.
keeping your skin
Is that something
youthful.
you guys would want?
I want it. Buy it for me.
Never mind.
Nah, I don't want that.
Switch so fast.
Okay, wait. Let's see what YouTube says. They want a day
Someone
off.
said we want a day off.
I'm dead.
Legit, that's what moms
That's a
want.
real mom. That's a
like
real
for
mom
Mother's
right
Day, I don't want a mother.
Oh, so you want
Yeah.
those coupons that's like a day off and I'll take care, I'll babysit?
Yeah.
That
Would you
would be
leave your
nice.
child with me if I gave you that for Mother's Day as a friend?
Absolutely not.
Why? I'm actually all my friends' favorite babysitter.
No.
All
Dude,
right.
I could tell from the headline.
Well, we will be right back after this commercial break. YouTube and TikTok. Stick around.
the way she winded her head made it very clear she was not about that.
I'm a good
Okay, we
babysitter.
have one last gift. Okay,
Okay,
let's check
okay.
it out. Mother's Day gift.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
what are these called?
Bro, literally never.
It's like an image
like
in a
a-
glass. These were popular in the early 2000s. I remember
They
this.
should have
laser
stayed
sketch.
there.
Laser sketch crystals.
They should have stayed in the 2000s.
Yeah,
we got
no.
3 snores.
Yeah.
But you're okay with an image on a spoon, but not an image
Yeah, because
protected by glass.
the image on the spoon is funny.
Uh-huh,
It's supposed to be
100%.
funny.
Yeah.
yeah.
For you, but what about mom?
But she can't cook for me with that image on a heart glass.
It's a paperweight.
whatever. She still can't cook.
Paperweight.
Ooh, it's
Yo,
a
yeah,
weapon.
you could throw that.
That's
It's
Those
true.
things are
Discipline.
heavy.
Mira,
It's a weapon.
better not to give it to your mom because she might throw it at you later.
Okay, from your personal experience, what have been gifts that have failed that you've given for Mother's Day?
I've also done the massage, to a really expensive spa, and she didn't use it. So don't do that for the older generation, moms.
My birthday's on Mother's Day, so I'm her gift.
Wow. What? But Mother's Day changes. But this year it is?
It's every Mother's Day.
Oh, okay.
Every Mother's Day?
It's like around that weekend, so I just tell her that, okay? I average it out. We're 6 kids, so like we all just give her money, and then like some of like my niece maybe like, and we get her whatever she needs. If she needs like a new flash for her camera, which is like very expensive, or like
useful
her makeup,
gifts.
that's I don't like to give anybody. I love giving gifts, and I like to give somebody something that they will need if I can, if I'm gonna be able to afford it. If I can't, then you might get a little like thingy just because mira love. But
I think also like a really good gift that I'm now giving my mom is like experiences, like for her to go somewhere or like to experience something she hasn't done before.
Love that. Sure, that's really cute.
Or like a concert of like somebody she's been bugging for Bruno Mars tickets. Those tickets are so expensive. I'm like, Mom, you're not like. Don't think I'm getting you those.
Let me see your report card and we'll talk about it later.
Tell your husband. Add it to the thing.
Add it to the list for my mom.
I saw something really beautiful on social media that said you have to remember that your parents are also living life for the first time with you.
Yeah.
So definitely, I love gifting experiences as well. Yeah, Joseph.
Yeah.
I'm actually really good at buying my mom gifts. Like she's really simple. I just get her like a bunch of flowers. I always hook her up with Taylor Swift stuff because she's emotional. She's really emotional.
She's a Swiftie?
Yeah.
Oh, how cute.
Has she gone to concert?
No.
Okay, so that's next.
Yeah. So when I can get those tickets, me and my mom, easy.
How cute.
So your husband, Crystal, add another Taylor Swift ticket to the thing.
Joseph.
Hello. How did I? You see how unselfish I am, and like I didn't even ask for something for myself.
Okay, so looking at the comments on YouTube, Jessica Navarro said Snore, more things to dust. And I agree with that.
Yeah. Agree, Jessica.
O sea, las mamás no necesitan más teliche. Like, they don't need more random things in the house.
But so do we. We don't need that either, because moms like to buy that stuff for us too sometimes.
Hey, someone said what Mauricio said earlier, hire a private chef.
Oh, that's cute.
Hiring a chef, or honestly, like
idea.
even with other mom friends, giving Grubhub gift cards. Because moms don't want to cook all the time.
Hire them a hot chef with nice hands.
It always got to be a hot. Whatever it is, just make sure it's hot with big hands.
I mean, they could be small for the cooking.
That's crazy, bro.
All right. What is up, everyone? We are back on Desmadre Live. Up next, we have a field segment with Elijah, who interviewed Marissa Reyes. Let's check it out.
Austin, Texas.
That's an air ball.
I'm incredible at basketball, if you didn't know.
What's up, LatiNation fam? We are here with the amazingly talented and gorgeous Marissa Reyes, one of the stars of Running Point. You know what we're gonna do today, though? We're about to play some hoops with Marissa herself and see her basketball skills. But we're also just gonna chat. So I wanna know, where are you from?
I'm originally from Austin, Texas.
What made you come out to LA?
So I originally started coming out half of the year to California when I was 15 for musical theater, full-time when I was 17 for Disney Channel's Raven's Home.
I remember you on Raven's Home. What was it like working with Raven?
Raven is the coolest, badass woman in charge.
Now, speaking of Raven, I have to ask you, what is your Mount Rushmore of Disney Channel stars?
You heard it here live. This is where we hear it first. I gotta put Raven Simone on the Mount Rushmore, of course. I'm gonna put Miss Brenda Song. Come on, Brenda Song, Running Point.
Yes.
Miley Cyrus. And I'm gonna have to say, ooh, this is a toughie. My girl, Selena Gomez.
Yes, we love Selena.
She raised me. Wizards of Waverly Place, the Cinderella. That's my Mount Rushmore.
Okay, you know what? Mount Rushmore approved.
Approved.
Approved, girl. So tell us about season 2 of Running Point. What can fans expect?
I'd have to say drama.
Well, we love some drama.
Drama's going down. We have...
Yes!
We have a lot of drama. We have romance. Expect to be pleased.
Okay, Marissa, there is a rumor out there that you can sing, and I'm not saying S-I-N-G, I'm saying S-A-N-G, that you can sing.
The word on the street is true. I'm here to put those rumors to rest.
Okay, I want to go sit and chat about this because the sweat is getting me. Let's go sit, girl.
Let's go sit.
So I want to know, who were some of your musical influences?
I'd have to say Olivia Rodrigo, Renee Rapp, Ariana Grande, and lyrically, I take a lot of inspiration from my girl Sarah Bareilles.
So, like, when it comes to the goals of your career, what are some of the goals that you want to achieve?
I want to do it all. I have this huge dream to go back to my roots of musical theater. Yes. I want to do stints on Broadway. That's like the dream of a lifetime.
Marissa, you know what I also want to do with you today? Can you teach me how to cheer?
I would love to teach you.
Okay, I'm really excited.
Okay. So it's going to be... We're going to go...
Hot to go. Marissa Reyes, thank you so much. Don't forget to watch Running Point Season 2 on Netflix, April 23rd.
Cutie.
All right. Thank you so much to Elijah for that interview with Marissa Reyes, who's an actress on Running Point, which premiered on April 23rd, and it's currently #1 on Netflix.
Let's go basketball.
Okay, I want to ask y'all. I want to ask y'all the same question. Who would be on your Mount Rushmore of Disney Channel stars?
Zendaya.
Oh my God,
Disney
yes.
kid.
Zendaya.
Yes.
Okay.
She is for sure on there.
Can I say Hilary Duff?
Yeah, I was gonna say yes.
Lizzie McGuire? You
Yes.
gotta put Lizzie McGuire up there. 100%.
I was gonna say even Stevens.
Shia LaBeouf, Even Stevens.
Yeah, Miley
He's
Cyrus.
kind of controversial
Cyrus?
though, even Stevens.
Yeah,
but
but
you
like
know
we're picking them when they were little.
Got it, okay.
But he ended up not as crazy as everybody else.
Fair.
For being like,
True.
he's not that bad. He's just opinionated. He's not
Yeah.
Orlando Brown.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, yeah,
Orlando
you do
Brown?
from
Yeah.
That's So Raven. Her love interest, the little homie.
Oh, is he bad?
Yeah, he's wild.
He's
Yeah,
in
he's a
the,
trip.
Yeah.
I don't know him, so I can't. I don't know.
I think
Who else?
I think we have one more, right?
I said Miley Cyrus.
Brenda's song.
Miley Cyrus.
Cyrus.
She was on hers.
Brenda's song.
She was on there. She nailed it.
Who else? Who else?
What were like the top shows? I'm trying to think of
Who's
the
the
top
girl
shows.
that played Jessie?
Selena Gomez.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wizards
Selena
of
Duh.
Waverly
Gomez.
Place.
Yeah,
Right.
Selena Gomez would have to be on there.
Okay. I would say Raven Simone though too. That's so Raven
Yeah.
was epic.
That was one of the best shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Tia and Tamara. Sister.
No, but that wasn't. Was that Disney?
Was that
Yeah.
Disney Channel?
I thought that was
100%
They were played
CW.
on Disney, but I
They
don't know if
played-
it was originally a Disney like.
Oh, it wasn't?
series.
Well, okay, then what about Penny Proud? Because the Proud Family
yeah,
Proud
was
Family.
the best animated series ever.
Oh, wait, so we're including animation.
You gotta put Penny
I
Proud
mean,
up there.
yeah.
You have to.
Dude.
I don't know. I feel
There's
like
so many good ones.
yeah, there's so many, but I also like forget them.
Ariana Grande.
Oh my God, I love her.
Come on, she announced her new album coming out in May.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she announced it today.
Oh, damn. I
Yeah.
did not hear that.
Yeah,
Oh,
new
okay.
album coming May 30th.
Love her.
No, July. Sometime in summer. But
Okay.
she announced it today.
All right. Okay. All right. So then, is there anybody else we would add?
Oh, Zach and Cody. Dylan and Cole Sprouse.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do love them.
They were in Big Daddy
Yeah,
with Adam Sandler.
iconic,
Like that's
iconic.
crazy.
Yeah.
I never
don't.
realized.
They're
that.
fine. I don't want them on my Rushmore.
I like them.
Someone's a hater.
Just put like Mickey Mouse and I'm good.
The legend. How do you have Mount Rushmore of Disney and not
Without
have
the mouse
Mickey
himself.
Mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's on Disney now?
I don't know.
I don't watch.
Yeah.
any
Hey,
of
wasn't
the Disney
Sabrina
shows.
Carpenter back on Disney Channel
She
back in the day?
was.
She was.
She was.
Yeah,
Disney.
I'm putting her
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
She's moving. She's moving all the way.
I never saw her, but I just like her.
Joseph
So that
loves
is an
Sabrina.
understatement.
Joseph, you like white girls?
That one, yeah.
That
That specific one, yeah.
No, Sabrina Carpenter.
No, Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, not Selena Gomez.
No.
So you don't
He
like
said-
Selena Gomez?
Oh, I love her. I'll take whatever I can get, bro. I'd be lucky just to be like
Okay,
around
who
you.
would you rather? Selena Gomez. Now we're changing it. Selena Gomez, Sabrina Carpenter, or Ariana Grande?
Sabrina.
F, Marry, Kill.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Do it.
Sabrina, Mary, Kay, Ariana.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then, yeah, I think I'll leave it like that. Yeah.
Wow.
So you,
Artie's
okay.
cool, but-
Wow, yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, we will be going to commercial break, but up next, we're going to be joined by our guest of the day, Luis Galilei, who is known as Inca Papi on social media.
Inca
so don't go
Papi.
anywhere. Keep it tight. We will be right back on Desmadre Live.
Hey.
Peligrosa HQ is pulling up to LatiNation.
I'm locked up.
The shiesty.
Wait, what? Which
The
one?
shiesty when they pulled up in the lowrider.
Oh, yeah.
Yay. It's flying by.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah. Are you hot in here?
That's the best I got. Ten cuidado porque hay peligro. Oh my God.
I just want to make sure he's fine. So we don't need to.
behind.
Hi. Welcome.
But the scariest thing is coming home and seeing a whole bunch of her friends, all these white women with white wine, just doing this right here. Y'all see that motion right there?
That's a sunken place, bro.
This right here?
Thank you.
Can you tell I'm an athlete, like a former athlete a little bit? Am I moving a little bit? Am I looking like a PE teacher past her prime?
It was like peer pressure because all my cousins were like, the straight hair. I was like, espérate, I wanna jump.
I mean, if you're gonna talk about good teams, let's talk about Miami real quick.
If I want to make a change, then I gotta step up and be that person for the other people too. So, girl, that just gave me the chills. I love that.
Is
anyone not excited about that?
Everybody's super excited about that.
Okay, ready?
That is good.
Hold on.
Why y'all laughing?
We just don't give up. We fight for our dreams, or we fight for our families. We fight for, I feel like Latinos are always fighting. They're always fighting for something,
All right, I'm gonna say $12.
12?
Wow. $12.
And you went shopping.
Don't these bananas come from imported and now prices are going up?
I was gonna ask if they're organic, and they are.
That's what I'm saying.
So
they're organic bananas.
Wow.
$1 banana, $8.
$1 banana.
All right, $8, and I went 12.
$8.
All right.
Yeah,
What is it?
$3.45.
Organic? Organic?
An 8. I was like $8 bananas. No, I said 12, right? Oh my god.
Can I ask you how old you are?
Yes.
How old are you?
Can I not answer?
Yeah, you can not answer. It's
great.
You can ask the question, but I'm not going to give you an answer.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you're, Black and Puerto Rican. What has that been like for you in LA?
I'm realizing there's not a lot of Afro-Latinos here, so other cultures don't even recognize that, we exist.
Right. Yeah, you kind of just got to make noise when you enter the room and be like, yo, I'm
Hola.
here. Yeah.
Estoy aquí.
Yeah.
Being loud and proud about it.
What is up, Desmadre Life fam? And we finally have our guest of the day. He is Luis Galilei, otherwise known as Inca Papi. Welcome to the show.
Inca Papi.
What's up?
We were just...
Yeah, tell us about the name. What's the story behind Inca Papi? Because, the ladies also be calling Papi Papis and daddies now. So, we need to know the tea.
Papis. Inca Papi came from... So I only grew up with my Peruvian side.
Okay, so we were talking off mic.
Yeah.
And we were talking about how you're half Italian. Half Peruvian, half Italian. You were like, how do you know I'm half Italian? And I was like, because we obviously stalked you.
Yeah, so I'm half Italian because my absent father is Italian. And I never got to connect with that culture. I only connected with my Peruvian side. So I got very obsessed with Incan... sorry, should I be closer?
Yeah, a little closer.
Sorry,
yeah.
Trying to put it.
I can't fit in here.
He works out. He can't fit.
I was just
also because you're tall.
This way.
Raisa was like, he can't be all Peruvian because he's really tall.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
My cousins are all 6'3" and above, and they're all real brown skin Peruvians.
I love that.
Yeah.
They ball?
Do they ball? Yes, they tried. They wanted to move to the United States to ball, and I was like, there's black people here.
I need more Latinos on. No, that's why I asked. I want more Latinos on the court.
Bro, they're not going to have a starting five of Chaparitos.
Oh, okay. Mira, listen. The Lakers went back to being an all-white starting five team. So.
That's true.
I know.
Lakers is just too
womp womp. Okay, so back to Inca Papi. Inca Papi.
Yeah, so I grew up with my Peruvian side. I became really obsessed with because my bloodline, I guess, is from Ancash, in La Sierra. So I became really obsessed with Incan culture and indigenous stuff. So I just really, and I really wanted people to believe I was Peruvian.
Right.
My little cousins, my cousins in general would all tease me because I'm a gringo. And I'd be like, no, soy perucho. So I would really try. So I became really obsessed with the history. And then Papi just became a nickname that I got.
Do you identify?
Yeah, who gave it to you?
Yeah.
People that would call somebody papi.
Oh.
So do you identify with the word papi or not?
Hold on. Wait, hold on. I have more questions. You can't just let that slide.
Look, Joseph is so happy there's another man in here. He's like, finally.
Joseph is like, don't. He's like, don't look at them in the eyes. Yeah. Don't do it. But like, because different people could call you papi. It could be a child.
Okay, so
it could be an abuelita.
Yeah, I call my nephew papi, and I'm his tia. So like,
but you're talking about significant other.
I'm talking about significant other, and also like, so I went to. I grew up in New York. I had my little stint with gang life, and then I went to college in Ohio at Ohio State, and then I joined a white fraternity. So I've been in every type of gang.
I mean, literally.
So in New York, before I used to talk a lot more like a New Yorker, and I used to say son a lot. So I'd be like, "What's good, son? What's up, son? What, son?"
And now you don't because you're in LA.
Well,
and you have the sun.
Not just that's funny. Not just that, but the people there started to call me papi because I was the only papi or papa. I was the only like Latino that they all knew, and they were all my sons. So I just sonned them, and then girls and gays and theys would also call me papi for.
So you became Inca Papi.
So you literally became Inca Papi to all the people.
So that's your street name.
Yeah.
People will refer to me. They'll be like, "Are you Inca Papi?" And I just like, I'm 32 years old, and I'm like, I don't know if I made the right decision with that name.
Now you gotta roll with it.
No, you
gotta roll with it.
That's it.
That's
You're
it.
Inca Papi
That's
forever.
who I am. And it's so funny because people will not see the name. They'll see the name and they'll still be like, "You're Mexican, right?" And I'm like, "What about Inca Papi screams Mexican to you?"
No, because when we first met, I thought you were Mexican too.
Yeah, well, I either give that on the East
we met
Coast,
at a comedy show like probably like years ago or something like that.
When I first moved to LA,
and then I started talking to you in Spanish, and I was like, "Hey, what's up, dude? You're also Mexican, right?" And then you said, "Nah." And that was like probably the first assumption.
You must get that a lot though, being in LA now. Like people are just gonna assume you're Mexican.
Oh yeah.
I was telling these dudes, you look like my tios.
Yeah, and I love that.
Yeah.
I was excited that we're gonna have a Peruvian on the show, so I was showing my husband your page, and my mother-in-law was there, and she's like, "¿Él es peruano?"
Yeah,
and I was like, "Sí." She's like, "Parece como un cholo de San Pedro."
Mira, we do it to ourselves. We do it to ourselves, and then we complain when the white people do
dog,
it.
I just look this way. Like people are like, "Yo, you really look like." They'll be like, you gangbang, bro? You gangbang?" And I'm like, I've never even had a threesome. I don't know what we're talking about. Like, what? Dude. I don't gangbang, dude. I just look like.
Okay,
this.
wait. Do I look Mexican?
No.
I think you look Latina. Like.
Yeah.
But do I look Mexican?
100% no.
I wouldn't say like I wouldn't jump to Mexican, but I also wouldn't not say Mexican.
Okay. All right. Just wondering because I'm not.
Okay.
Because I'm also not from here, so I get that. Like.
Where are you from?
I'm from Miami.
Miami.
Mm-hmm.
What are you?
I'm Cuban.
Cubana. I wouldn't say Cuban.
That's what I hear too.
So let's talk about your comedy because you started comedy in New York.
In New York,
now you're doing comedy in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Is it way different? Are the crowds easier?
Yeah, what's like the schedule for
New
you
York
getting
or
out?
LA?
Because like you guys are more in New York, it's more consistent.
And I feel like New York is just so much more aggressive.
Yeah,
you're walking.
Yeah, I mean, in LA, it's like it's less opportunities to get up.
Right.
Because you can't do what you can do in New York with like, you can hit like 5 shows a night, 5 open mics a night with the subway and public transportation. Yeah. So in LA, and like you can't like if you have a show in Hollywood and then a show in Santa Monica, you might not make that show.
Good luck.
Yeah. You're dropping. You're texting them, I ain't making it, and that's it.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I've been blessed enough to like form a nice little community around me and like have that support. So when I go to shows or I'm on shows, it feels a little slower, but I like that.
Right.
I like that.
Can
it's
I ask
a
you
little
something?
bit slower.
As like, because I'm not a East Coast comic. I started out here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like as an East Coast comics you have different, like, the payoff's different for you now because this is more of a showcase set? Because over there you guys get longer sets and ours is like it's like very small now.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, and maybe this will piss some people off, but that's fine.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Say it.
I feel like New York comics want to be really good.
Oh, I completely agree. New York comics are way stronger.
We just like craft, and it's like the only thing that would get you respect
100%
in New York is being noticed for making a crowd boom of laughter. And they'd be like, oh, who's that? But in LA, it's more about what shows you've done, where you're doing the shows.
How many followers you have?
I would say that.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I would say that. I would say like as far as I think between comics, like I don't know if we look at it that much. Like
no, between
comics,
2 of us now.
No, because like
why only the 2 of you?
Dang.
Different kind of comics.
We have a female comic in the room.
Oh, I
We're
didn't know
actually
you were
going
a
to toss
comedian.
to break, but we'll continue this conversation on YouTube and TikTok.
So like I also have a different perspective because also I do improv and sketch and stuff. So that's a different thing. And like the improv comedians talk about like the improvising in New York versus the improvising in LA as well. And that's like the crowds like don't go doing 9/11 jokes in New York because they don't want it. But in LA they kill. Like that's
interesting.
Like that's just like one like bit like that they'll like say to, but like it's real.
Yeah.
And also like it is like in LA it's super like Mexican bits, but like in the East Coast or like elsewhere it's not just Mexican, it's like Latinos in general, like Cubans or Caribbeans, Dominican, they'll throw in a Haitian or whatever, you know. Yeah, but how do you feel about that? Like do you think it's like I guess in the harder crowd question that you were saying, like
I've just always been I think there are no hard crowds. I think there is a crowd that's not used to comedy, and that's a lot of LA. Like specifically like Latino crowds. Like I think Latino crowds are only used to a certain type of Latino comedy, which is more of this
Fluffy,
Def Jam,
like Lopez, Gancha kind of stuff.
I don't even want to say his name, but that
like
guy.
It's like the stuff that it's like what we were talking about earlier. I was like, I feel like I've produced a lot too, so I've seen a lot of people perform, and there's a lot of things that you can see culturally that certain people will just hit all the time, and it's okay, we all have a different experience, but it's interesting to be like see someone go on and like not do anything about being Latino and just do their set and just like I'm a human that's here's my observation of what I think is funny.
No, and I love that. I just think like from the shows that I've done and the ones that I'm producing, I've seen a lot of Latino crowds that want to come out and support, but they've never been to a show.
Right.
They've never had a show like in their hood. They've never had a show catered to them.
That's the hardest part too, is because we don't realize how much of a privilege this is like still to do at the end of the day.
Right.
Especially in LA, like this is still Section 8, bro. Like it's still a luxury to even still go out to pupusas and punchlines or the improv or the comedy. Like it's not something that's always on the table for us.
Well, you know what shows do you have coming up? Let the people know.
I run a every other Thursday show called Comedy a la Plancha. And the unique thing about our show is that we source stories from the audience. Amazing. They write them down on index cards. They put them in a bucket. And then after this, the comedian does a traditional 10-minute set. I will join the comedian on stage and we'll riff and sort of put that story a la plancha. It's our version of roasting. But we're not roasting the person in the crowd. We're roasting whoever the story's about. So it's kind of like a little community healing. It's kind of like, let's get on their side, roast, and have some fun.
That's cool. Where do you guys do the show at again?
It's at Mariscos Marias, 5640 West Adams Boulevard.
What's the neighborhood?
It's West Adams.
West Adams.
All right, everybody, make sure you check out Inca Papi for the upcoming shows weekly. Yes.
Hi.
And we're back on Desmadre Live. Up next, we're going to be playing a fun game with our guest of the day. Okay, this is what celebrity are you according to your silver tooth kid energy?
Amazing.
Yes.
Are you familiar with silver tooth kid energy?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know what that was.
I didn't know what it was either, but then I looked it up.
Okay, I was going to ask you guys have.
You looked it up.
Okay, explain it, Crystal.
It's basically like a silver tooth kid is like a travieso, traviesa, the bully, the troublemaker. It's if you had those. Here's the meme, the famous meme, like this. I wonder where this little girl is now because this meme is like everywhere. But it's like if you had those silver caps, what Joseph found out. He just realized he is a silver tooth kid.
I thought it was just the front of the grill. I didn't think it was like just.
If you had a silver cap, you're a silver tooth kid.
Yeah. Anywhere in your mouth, you were silver tooth,
and you a certified travieso.
Yeah.
There you go.
Not me.
I can see it.
Those kind of kids that know how to fight before they know how to drive. It's like, dude, no.
So as an adult, it's just like chaotic energy, you know?
Yeah.
Which is all of us in this room, I feel. So we're going to find out.
There's no limits. Okay, so after each prompt, you're going to put a finger up if the prompt happens to be true for you. Okay? And we're at the end, we're going to reveal what type of celebrity are you. Are you a Selena Gomez or Tekashi 6ix9ine? In the chats, we want to make sure that you keep count.
So nervous.
You keep count of how many fingers you have so we can reveal your celebrity. Okay, so let's look at the first prompt. Okay. Were you ever hit with the chancla more than once in your lifetime? Put a finger up if this is true. Oh, okay.
Oh, really, Crystal?
My parents didn't use chancla or belt.
Oh, okay. Loopholes.
What did they use?
Just
My parents didn't use the chancla or the belt.
What did they use?
Just straight hand.
They would just threaten us with it.
Oh.
They would just say, I'm going to get the belt. I'm going to throw the chancla, but they would never actually like... So I've never had a chancla thrown at me.
The scarf makes sense now.
Well, this is why you have more of a natural glow than we do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How did I get dragged?
Put a finger up if you ever pranked a teacher. Oh, of course. Okay, what was the prank? Joseph, what was the prank?
Dude, no. There was one time where it was like senior ditch day, and we filled up the swimming pool with a whole bunch of like the old lingerie from Victoria's Secrets and those sponges from you remember the sponges that used to float into dinosaurs?
Yeah.
We did that and a bunch of like food coloring in the swimming pool.
Oh.
Wow.
Should I put up 2
good.
fingers for that? Should I put up
Low key. All right, Luis.
Man, we did a bunch of shit. I mean, we had like a very impromptu like food fight in the cafeteria, and me specifically, I was throwing shit at teachers. We put like glue in their binder so they couldn't open it.
That's wild.
Yeah.
This was happening in White Plains, New York.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. What people don't understand is that all the unwanted people from the Bronx go to Westchester County. Okay, so we have a bunch of people trying to be more hood than the real hood. So we overcompensate. Okay.
It was performative hood.
It's a performative hood.
Okay,
well, I
Liza.
mean, we still lived in the projects.
Okay, so I did a few. We kidnapped our dean when we were seniors.
What?
We just went. We like found his address.
That's not a prank. That's a crime.
No, he was fine. It's fine. I went to private Catholic school. He's Jewish. We had to kidnap him.
Shout out to the Jews.
Like, it was just funny. It was like random. Like, why do you work here? Like, it didn't make sense, but whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I would do this thing where I would pretend to fall, and I would fall on their laps. Like, so I did it to like as a bit, but like not like on their lap, like not like gross like that. Like it was kind of like their like bottom, and I'm like I was class clown in my superlative. I don't know, bro. Like I just did bits all the time without realizing I was doing bits,
and it made sense.
It's giving silver tooth kid energy for sure.
No, I told you my mom had good insurance.
Okay, put a finger up if you ever shoplifted. Everybody.
Yeah.
Crystal.
Yeah.
That's your second point.
Yeah.
What did you shoplift?
From Target scrunchies that my mom wouldn't get me. It was like a pack of colorful scrunchies, and I remember my mom would not get them for me. I'm like, well, I'm taking them.
I'm going to get this one way or the
I
other.
got them.
That's funny.
And then I remember tried stealing from Blockbuster. Look up Blockbuster if you don't know what that is.
Stop.
Dude.
Somebody asked me if I went through this weekend. I was like, I'm not telling you.
Yeah.
That says too much.
That says a lot about my age, but I shoplifted 2 DVDs from Blockbuster.
What movies?
I don't even remember.
Okay. Put a finger up if you were that kid that your friend's parents warned them not to hang out with.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was the kid that the parents would be like, if you're going out with him, then I trust you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now for 2 points. For 2 fingers. Put 2 fingers up if you ever got suspended or thrown out of school.
Ugh.
2 fingers for that?
Wait, did I? I don't.
Crystal, I don't believe you.
Wait, Crystal, what?
I got in a fight senior year in high school, and I almost was not allowed to go to prom because it was like this huge girl fight, and they were going to threaten us that none of the girls could go to prom, of course, over boys. But
Oh, God.
I did go to prom, so.
Okay, put 2 fingers up if you ever drank leftover beer at your parents' house.
2 fingers for that.
That's nasty. You were drinking out of other people's cups?
What do you mean nasty? You had to get drunk one way or another. Okay?
Listen, you take what you could get.
Why is it hating? We're trying to have a good time.
It's a rite of passage.
And remember, I'm from Miami. I was doing bottle service at 15.
Yeah,
so
who else was supposed to get the Modelo?
That should be
Okay,
illegal.
well, we're going to reveal what celebrity you are according to how many fingers you put up. If you have 1 or 2 fingers up, you are a Selena Gomez.
How do I have
Which
Is that any of us?
I
None.
turned out to be a Selena Gomez when I did this test.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry to bother you.
Excuse me.
Yikes.
If you have 3 to 4 fingers up, you're Becky G. You're the good kid with the little edge. Okay. If you put 5 to 6, you're Bad Bunny.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, what's up?
Okay. You got 7. You got 7.
No, if you have 7 to 8, you're Cardi B, the Certified Menace.
All right, I'll take her.
Hey, you know what? But that's someone I'd kick it with. So there we go. That's cool.
That's
a fun person.
If you got 9 to 10, you're Tekashi 6ix9ine, the Silver Tooth Kid final boss.
Nobody got that.
A snitch.
No. Thank goodness.
Oh my God, I'm so happy we were all naughty. I was like, I'm
we
nervous.
want to thank everybody for joining us on Desmadre Live, and thank you to our guest, Inca Papi, Luis Galilei. Thank you for being on our show.
Hi.
Inca Papi.
Okay, but actually on YouTube, we're staying for the after hours. So the other questions, we can reveal what the other questions are. It was put 2 fingers up if you had a fake ID at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Duh.
All the time.
What?
Never needed
All of
that.
you?
I used my
Never once
sisters.
needed that.
I used to use my sisters, and she's like 8 years older than me, and she got pregnant at 17 in high school. So like when I would use it in high school, they would be like, I don't know, and I would just be like, what? Do you want to see a picture of my daughter too? Because I had her when I was 17 in high school. I would just act like her. And then I would show a picture of my niece Amanda. Thank you, Amanda.
I would use my sister's roommates because she was Filipino and I look more like my sister's roommate than I look like my sister. We don't look anything alike. And it worked at all the clubs in LA.
Oh my God.
I had to put up my 2 fingers for stealing. I never once needed the fake ID.
Really?
Every time we needed alcohol or anything, we just did dip and dashes.
Wow.
Dip and dashes.
What's a dip and dash?
Grab a cart and then you bounce.
Oh.
Okay, so that was 3 fingers.
I thought it included
Okay,
ice.
the last question was, did you ever steal your parents' car?
Yeah.
Steal's a strong word.
I wouldn't say I stole it.
Yeah.
Stole? The semantics of it. What did you do? You
I would
borrowed
say
it?
I used it.
With permission?
More or
Yeah, are you
less.
guys not honest with your parents? Because I feel like I'm the only person that's telling the truth right now.
I just think like if you're asleep, why
Everyone-
should I wake you up?
The 3 of them all just went, I don't know about stealing. You guys are removing yourself from responsibility. You guys are stealing stuff.
It's like the definition varies from people. AK, have you? Because you got Selena Gomez. You got like goody girl.
That's where her 2
What
points are
did you
from.
do
So
for? Did
I
you
never,
do anything
I
for
never had to
fun?
steal alcohol because it was always given to me.
Yeah.
Like at the family parties and stuff, like, oh, you want to take a shot? All right, cool. Like, there's no reason to steal. I didn't learn how to drive until I was in my 20s, so no need for that. Yeah.
Really?
I didn't learn until I was 18, but that was because I didn't want to have to drive people.
See. Yeah. I don't know. My parents are really strict too, so yeah.
Wow.
Cool.
Selena Gomez.
What about growing up in New York? I know a lot of people don't drive there early.
I feel like those kids throw down too.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
We fight for fun.
Yeah.
dude.
Well, I mean,
That's like a fun after
but also
school
like
activity.
the drinking and everything. Like, the party
yeah.
culture is probably the same thing with teenagers the way it was over
Well,
here.
yeah. Well, the thing is that you could drink in the park, you could drink in front of the building. I mean, I started drinking. Not that I promote this, but when I was like 13, it was just like a rite of passage, right?
Right. That's
Masculinity or whatever.
What was a 13-year-old Inca Papi drinking?
Oh, 40s and Hennessy, dog.
40s.
40s of the OE.
Like the steel, what do you call that? The steel reserve? What do you know those like?
Oh,
beers?
man.
Old English.
Some little
They're like
Peruvian
paper
kid with a
bag?
bandana and a
Yeah, dog.
Oh.
Black tall tee.
Oh my God, tall
Air Force Ones.
Air Force Ones. We had something called like
Just
Echo.
bumping Jim
we
Jones.
had the Echo Unlimited.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to love Echo.
Oh my God.
Baggy sweatpants that look like the
Yeah.
Pro Club ones now that I see with every time I see a kid walk by with one of those Pro Club like cargo sweatpants, I think about Hennessy and 40s.
My
it just
first-
takes you back.
My childhood.
My first boyfriend wore tall tees, and I'm like, wait, but we wear tall tees now because we're wearing oversized shirts. As like,
Yeah,
I'm like,
100%.
I'm wearing what my first boyfriend.
It's
wore.
all
That's
coming
so
back.
awkward.
Crazy. It's like how Champion stuff's like $25 a shirt. It's like that used to be $3.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. Oh man.
I was gonna say, so according to the points with the total questions that I asked afterwards, I think you all turned out to be Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Nah.
The ultimate silver tooth kid.
That's not fair.
What are you talking about, Raisa?
You
That's
actually
terrible.
put a finger up almost for every prompt. I was shocked.
I don't even like that he's here for
It's the
some
fact that
reason.
it's the fact that he's the scale, bro.
Why?
Use the lady that killed
would you
Selena at
use?
the end.
Who
Not
should
use
we put
Yolanda.
there?
Don't use Tekashi.
What celebrity would you use then for that
Like
that last
a
level?
Latino silver tooth kid.
Yolanda, the lady that killed Selena.
No.
Logan
She's a
Paul.
criminal.
That's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but then we'd have to say like, did you kill somebody?
Did you murder someone?
That's
criminal.
for sure a silver tooth activity, dude.
no, that's a psycho activity.
That's
It's
a
very different.
gold tooth activity.
They both start
Yeah.
with S's. Oh wait, cycles with P.
Who
That's
would
a
it
Glock
be?
activity. That's different.
Yeah.
That's
Who would
a
it
big
be? I have no
difference.
idea.
Who about?
Nacho Libre.
Pedro Pascal?
No, I guess
No.
Nah, Pedro.
He's not even in the conversation.
He's a naughty
I guess
boy.
Tekashi is the perfect person to have
That's
for
a naughty
that.
man.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. We gotta go back
That
to
was
this.
crazy.
Wait, what did he say?
Why
was
do you
crazy.
think he's naughty?
Oh, the girls and the gays know, he's a celebrity.
Pedro.
Yeah.
Wait, what does that mean, naughty though?
Like, you think he's freaky?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he sleeps around.
Well, how's that?
Well,
why
there's
does that
nothing-
mean he's
there's no-
naughty?
for
Maybe
We're
he's
talking about Pedro Pascal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
turned
said
into
Pedro Pascal, and then I offended both of these people.
No, not offended.
Well, because he said,
me and Joseph.
and I quote, he said, I think Pedro's a certified freak. And we were like, I don't think any of us ever said
But I would agree with that, though. Like,
think-
just from the vibes he gives off.
Yeah,
Like, he's
it's that
probably down
button-up.
for anything.
Yeah, that dude's crazy.
I mean, yeah, but does that make you naughty?
It doesn't make you a silver-tooth kid. I will
It
say
definitely doesn't make you a soul.
No.
It's a silver-tooth kid.
I don't know, bro. It doesn't make you innocent.
Do you guys remember how many points you got? Crystal, how many did you get?
I got 6. I was Bad Bunny.
6. Okay.
I mean, it makes sense I was Bad Bunny. Come on.
Joseph, do you remember what your total count was?
Yeah, it was like 8.
No, you were 9.
But then,
No, it wasn't
oh, you never had a
9.
fake ID. Yeah, you never had a fake ID, and you never stole your parents' car, right?
That's my girl.
Right.
Cardi.
I'm 10. I think I'm 10.
You're
or
10.
something, yeah.
You're 10 plus.
Yeah.
So you are Tekashi.
How does this feel? Does this feel right?
It feels terrible.
And then Raisa was also like 10 plus.
I'm 10, but you know what? I don't like that
Hey.
number. I'm gonna be 11.
Hey, put Tekashi up there. You guys have the same hair.
Damn.
The same part.
What is he doing? What are his fingers doing?
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's probably something bad.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. Take that. Censor me. Okay, wait. I have a question actually. So I was, as we all do, stalk our guests. You did an interview and you were talking about. This is gonna be such a flip, but you were talking about rom-coms and how I love rom-coms. Crystal loves rom-coms.
We love rom-coms here.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your favorites?
I see. That's the thing. I don't
Okay.
really have
What's
one.
just one that comes to mind when I say like the better rom-coms for you?
Oh shit. I like The Wedding Singer.
Okay.
I wouldn't even think that's a rom-com. That's just a com.
No, it's about
a wedding and love, and my best
It's an
friend's wedding
answer.
is good too.
It's an answer.
So is My Fat Greek Wedding a rom-com too?
I don't like that.
My
one.
best friend's
What?
wedding is definitely up there.
My best friend's wedding is good.
Yeah.
Like I could sing the other song, like the song, and I don't even like musical stuff.
Yeah, it's hard. What are yours?
What's your favorite?
So I love Hitch. I think Hitch is very underrated. First time
Damn, I didn't
black
like
man and a Puerto
Hitch.
Rican woman were on
No,
screen.
no.
If you didn't
not
like it,
Puerto
maybe.
Rican.
What is she?
She's Cuban.
Cuban. A Cuban. A Caribeña was on screen. If you didn't like it, maybe you were conditioned by white supremacy. And then Sleepless in Seattle.
Oh, iconic. Yeah.
I think it's called About Time. About Time. Anything Rachel McAdams, she's a goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Rachel McAdams.
Kate Hudson too, like the 20,
Kate
the
Hudson.
20 whatever dress,
27 dresses or
27
something?
dresses.
And the one I was just
10
telling
Things I
you
Hate
about,
About
even though
You.
it's a little drum, it's like a rom-com drum.
Yeah.
So it gets a little sad.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
What?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
No.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna follow. Like now that we have our rom-coms, I'm gonna follow up. Okay, so in the interview, you were saying that you think that like part of the reason that, well, maybe you can explain it.
I said that there was a. It's so funny. A lot of people bring this up. I said that there was a correlation between like the lack of like how trash dating is now. And the decline of the rom-com.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because rom-coms, even though, yes, they did play on certain tropes, they did set some unreal expectations sometimes, they definitely set some social expectations of like how love should and could be without like the complexities of what it is to be in a relationship. But again, we've advanced as a society, right? And as far as like art and mental health, I believe. So I think that like a lot of people, it's very trendy right now. It's very like victim-y to just be like, oh, dating is terrible and I'll never find anyone and every man is trash, every woman's trash, blah, 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 blah. And I think we haven't really had like cinema or TV show us that love does exist right now, that love does prevail. And that in the rom-com sense, I think we've seen some dramas about romance that like leave you like dead at the end. But I haven't seen a really good rom-com The last one I remember was that Gina Rodriguez.
I was about to say that. Oh my god! I was gonna say that one is so good because it's guess what feels so authentic and
it's
real. And relatable.
They don't end up together.
Yes, it's the one with the actor
Lakeith. Yeah.
Yes.
Lakeith
oh look, I got
Stanfield.
goosebumps. That one is so good. I love that.
It's really good.
Joseph has no idea what any of the rom-coms that we're talking about.
What it's called.
But that's part of my question. Do you feel that like men are not watching enough rom-coms? Because like obviously we are the demo, but I love when I meet dudes that are like, I love rom-coms. And I love that they can say that. Like one of my close guy friends, he loves rom-coms. And I'll be like, you got to watch this one. But there's not a lot of men like that.
Yeah, I just think men have been told that, but just men have been conditioned in this direction to start to look at everything but love to achieve status in life. So like, right, like that's why I think there's so many people like gearing towards the manosphere. There's so many people gearing towards like,
dude, that stuff's so whack.
Yeah, what you would say
crazy.
is like the elite sort of like masculinity person. I think everything toxic YouTube, red pill, like sell this and become the best, become the highest
Straight
earner.
cornballs.
I think that's been put at the top of men's list. Instead of, and then you get love. But then you don't get love because you've acquired all these things because you want to get whatever girl you can, right? Whatever girl you want, but that's not love, right? So like, I mean, men aren't taught how to deal with heartbreak. And I think one of the positive things that could come out of more rom-coms centered around a man and a woman's experience going through things. I think we saw that in the Gina Rodriguez one.
So mature.
How they both were going through something.
Yeah.
And how we sort of, at the end, knew that it would probably be best that they weren't together.
Yeah.
And I think learning that, or at least sparking those conversations through TV and film, or even stand-up comedy, talking about your own romance journeys, I think it would just start to remind people that the whole point is to fall in love.
Right. And you also in your stand-up, you do a lot of like masculine angles in your comedy, or like machismo.
Yeah.
What do you remember like a moment when you were like, that's so machismo and I would be better going this way rather than the machismo route?
Oh, like in my life?
Yeah, like part of your upbringing.
So I grew up without a dad, so I was always looking for different examples. I was always looking for ways to society to validate my masculinity because I didn't really know what it was. I think sometimes when you have a positive male figure or a female figure that's there to validate your masculinity, I think you go back and you start to figure out what that means for you. I copied a lot. Like, I think that's why I was in gangs. I was in frats. I joined corporate America. Like, I look on the East Coast, I'm Puerto Rican. On the West Coast, I'm Mexican. I'm a chameleon. I can move in and out of things. So I lived in Ohio for 5 years. So I like really replicated. I tried a lot of things.
Right.
And it was up until like I really started to organize, and I started to organize with like Black trans women, and I had my own like queer awakening that I was just like, this is not making me happy. Like I'm only more depressed and more depressed. Like comedy's supposed to make me happy. All I'm looking at is like other men on stages and why they shouldn't be there. Like, you know, acting is supposed to make me happy, and I want something right away, but I haven't worked for it yet. I think I deserve it.
Yeah.
Right. Sort of that toxic masculinity type thing. So I think it just really took me to really ask, like, why am I so unhappy? And like, what can I do to I just want to be happy. Right. I remember saying that. Like, I just want to be happy, dude.
That's like one of the same thing with like Hispanic people, because masculinity, happiness isn't.
You're not
like,
supposed to be happy.
Like my dad was never like, hey, fool, make sure you're happy. I'm like, that was never once thought.
No.
He was never like, make sure you got your stuff situated. He was always like, just don't let him see you cry.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much of a complainer I've been conditioned into being. Like, I just like, because my uncle is Uruguayan, and he was the first guy that I sort of like emulated as a father. And I started to really repeat a lot of the stuff that Uruguayans say in their accent. And they're, you know, they speak in certain ways. They're very complaining. But I didn't notice that all the men that I learned from, they would all like really just be unsatisfied with life all the time. And you don't realize that like that becomes the definition of what being a man is.
Right.
Amargado, you know, just like always upset.
Yeah.
You know?
Can I ask you a question? This is going to be a Crystal piggyback What would you do to like a guy, like a Latino guy that's like, nah, I don't serve my plate. My woman always serves my plate. Like, how do you feel about that? Like that, like tradition.
What would I do to him?
Like, or not do to him? No. Now what would you do? Like, how would you
the
like?
The question is
I'd give him a kiss on the mouth.
No.
Let's say you meet your person, right? You meet your partner.
My person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything on paper about them is perfect, is what you want. But they're not going to serve your plate. You have to serve your own plate.
Okay. Okay.
Well, that's why I didn't want to ask him like that, because I feel like he doesn't
That's
care.
how it's asked, but that's
what would
the
I
contrast.
what would I tell the person that feels like he needs his plate to be served?
Yes, I guess that's more of it.
I mean, I would have to be like, all right, do you got time? Because like this is gonna come back to like the what value you feel women have, right? It becomes more of a misogyny conversation, and it's so hard to tell a man who believes that he's respecting women that you're not,
right?
Because he's just like, what do you mean? She hasn't reacted. I'm good. She likes doing it. The role of a woman is to serve the man. I'm the provider. So yeah. So that's that.
Yeah.
How do you go about talking about these topics in like on a comedy set?
Yeah.
Do you try like tackle them? Do you kind of joke about it? Like.
Well, it's tough for me because I think even now, like almost 10 years into comedy, I'm still finding my voice in certain topics. And I mean, I have masculine privilege. Like no one's going to really try me just because of the way I look, my stature, my build. And I tend to lean on how feminine I am. So I break that. I have that deep contrast between like this bald goatee cholo looking motherfucker. And then I'm a fairy, you know? And the way I talk about it on stage is just, I use the typical Latino humor. I make fun of it.
Right.
But I make fun of it like in the way that I'd be like, ay, papacito, ay, tú necesitas tu comida en tu plate, papi. Sí. De verdad. So like I kind of poke fun at it, but I still haven't found the formula of how to talk about it on stage in a very smart way through like a structured joke, because everyone, even the women, will sort of like sink in their seat.
Interesting.
Because at one point, like I think some comedians don't understand this. Some things are just points. Like some things are just POV. It's not a joke yet. Like you haven't made it funny. Like it could be funny to you. I laugh at my shit all the time. But I got to try it in front of an audience, and if the guy isn't laughing, I didn't do my job. Because I need you to laugh at it.
But it's also an audience thing too, because people are like conditioned to that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like it's hard to explain to older audience members. Like if you go to Comedy Magic Club, which is Manhattan Beach, Redondo Beach, old white dudes aren't trying to hear all that, bro.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? Even there's like certain women's that be like, I was just made to make sandwiches. Like, okay, I can't say anything to you then.
Go to Miami.
Papi, I think you're ahead of your time.
Yeah, really.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But we're happy to have you here today.
Really.
The way I do it in comedy is by being so unapologetically myself on stage that a very masculine person can talk about, can be very feminine, can talk about reality TV, can talk about what the girls talk about. Like, I think that's the main way that I do it. I haven't found the formula.
Are you watching Summer House? Are you involved in all the drama?
The most important question.
I know, really.
I haven't watched the season of Summer House yet, but I know all the lore. I've watched all the seasons up to this one.
And you?
The fuck? What is Summer House?
Oh my god.
Summer House? Oh my god. I just, I've got
go on a rabbit hole
my
for
brain
Summer
wrinkle.
House.
What is that?
It's a reality show on Bravo. It's amazing.
It's what's happening.
Bro, you know what my ex made me watch? What's that? Selling Sunset? Or that thing?
Oh, that was good.
Sunset. I
And
like
you know,
that one.
that one I kind of really got into. That one's
Yeah.
Selling the OC is good too.
Selling the OC is good.
Yeah.
They're all good.
Yeah.
I love
They're
the
all
house.
good.
I love reality TV.
They're all psychological experiments.
Right.
What's the Asian one? Bling Empire?
Bling
Oh, that
Empire.
one was good.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that one. I heard
What
it was
about
good.
Love Island? It's coming back soon.
I saw the first season, like the first, like
First,
one of the first
first.
ones.
I
Ever
saw
since
up
then.
until this one, I think.
Really?
The thing-
It hasn't happened yet. It's
hasn't
gonna start in
happened
a few
yet.
months.
Too many people to remember. It's a lot.
But they start eliminating them.
Yeah.
It's good.
I
It's
guess
good.
you're right. You're right. Everybody.
I think every couple should watch. I think what the fuck is Summer House?
Wait, every couple should watch what?
Yeah. No, yeah.
You just watch Summer House and watch it with your significant other.
Yeah, Rico.
Because I think if you survive
A Summer House?
No, like okay. I think okay.
Oh, I like this.
So you have okay. So men don't understand a lot of the times what they're doing wrong. in social situations.
Okay.
Surprise.
And the best thing is reality TV, because then they do it and you go,
You film it and
if
then you watch
if
it.
you did that, I'd snip your nuts off, homie.
Yeah.
And they're like, I can't do that.
Then they know what the bar is. Yeah.
And then you either get a really honest man that's going to be like, oh, babe, I guess I have something to tell you.
Yeah.
Which is sad and scary. Or you get a man that's going to hold it. I'm just saying it promotes a lot of relationship conversation.
Right.
Because I've seen relationships end because of them.
That's
because it's
crazy.
like, because first of all, we'll go to Summer House. If you're a man and you ever defended Kyle,
Bro.
bye.
Or Wes.
Or Wes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm defending Kyle now. I'd go on a date with
I'm defending
Kyle.
Kyle.
Swipe right on
Relationships,
Raya.
partners should watch Summer House. Ladies, you're going to find out what your man agree with. And men, you're going to learn what not to do. Es la escuela.
But
is your man a Kyle or a Wes?
No. But also, I was going to say, it also can create like hella conflict. Because like I've been sitting with friends and then like that, it's a question like that. Yeah, but you wouldn't do whatever. And then like the guy will respond and agree. And they have no real idea. Like the girl might know all the background of the story. So we're different.
So mad if she was like, well, look at what that fool did, and I bet you do that. I'd be like, I don't know. We're just watching TV shows.
We
just had pesto pasta. We were cuddling. Why are you yelling at me?
Not me. I've seen it happen.
no.
I just sat there and I was like, ooh, T, let me listen.
I'm like this. I'm a huevo, bro. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, because I got a sleeper cell. Who are you, dude?
Yeah, I want to know everything.
She just says,
yeah, reveal yourself.
Yeah.
Why are you defending Kyle?
Yeah.
You didn't smell Wes the second he got on set?
Yeah.
Weird. You're not hypervigilant. Okay.
Yeah.
You have no trauma? Interesting.
I love that.
Well,
Okay.
I think you would definitely agree with our earlier conversation about if people should leave reviews on the dating apps.
Oh, see, I don't know about that.
No.
That's what. See, everybody.
I said no.
Wait, AK, you agree with that?
Yeah.
Nah.
No, see,
But-
it's
okay,
because
wait,
you only put two fingers up. That's
so
why.
that's what. Hold on. How do you think how would your reviews be?
Yeah.
Yeah. How would yours specifically? Yeah. Play
Oh, now she can talk.
make the music speed up. Speed the music up. Speed the music up.
Okay.
All of a sudden her mic's off, huh?
We can't hear
All
you.
of a sudden her mic's off. Yeah.
I think I have a lot of pluses. In the past, it would have been like definitely not wanting to commit, but that has changed.
Oh.
Yeah, but you see,
growth.
this is the thing. This is the thing. I have no problem talking about those things.
Yeah.
So like, even if there's a review out there, yeah, all right, let's talk about it. You know?
Yeah.
What about if we
Let's
ask?
talk about it.
Yeah, I can talk about it.
You want to talk about it? We're gonna have a normal
think-
conversation about it.
Yes, we're gonna
We're gonna
talk
have
about
a normal conversation about it.
I think you cannot leave like one of the problems, and I think like the T app. I've never been on it. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a really good tool for women to be like, yo, alert! There's this
Right, he's
master
psycho.
manipulator.
Yeah.
You have many people commenting under, but I don't think it's gonna help society to be able to just leave one review that has zero complexity.
Yeah.
And I don't believe, and I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I make mistakes.
That's what we
I
talk.
make
It has to be
even-
like crazy. It can't just be like he ghosted me after a
No,
week.
I just think
like he beats me.
everyone-
Yeah, he for sure deserves to be on the app. Put him
Everyone
on the
wants
app.
to do everything to not have a complex conversation.
Yeah.
Everyone
You know
wants to be
what- you know
like,
what I
can you
hear a
just
lot?
tell me? Can you just tell me?
Everyone
Okay.
says they don't want to be perceived. Everyone says they don't want to be perceived. It's like you're in the world.
Okay, no reviews, but answer this question: are you a Kyle or a West?
Damn.
I'm neither. What the hell type
Who
of
would you be on the show? Any
I
of
think
them?
if I was one,
You're
I'd
Sierra?
be Wes.
Oh.
No, hold. Oh, I can be a girl.
Yeah, anyone on
I'm
the show.
Paige. I'm Paige.
You're Paige. I love Paige.
I was about to say Paige and Hannah are like they are T. Like they are Summer House.
I miss Paige.
I miss
All right,
Paige so
y'all.
much.
Well, we want to thank our guest Inka Papi for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Where can people find you? What's your social media handle?
At Inca Papi on Instagram and TikTok.
Okay, and your next upcoming show is?
My next upcoming show is May 7th at Mariscos Maria in West Adams, and you'll see it on
Amazing.
my page.
Okay, well, thank you, Inka Papi, for breaking down the masculinity. We appreciate you.
Thank
And
you.
thank you
Love
so much
that.
to our guest, host Joseph.
Yeah. Thank you guys for having me. It was so much fun.
Will you come back or did we scare you?
Dude, I love you girls, of course.
Right.
Yeah, you better say
100%.
that. Yeah, you
wait.
better say that.
You guys are my favorites.
We'll
Sitting
see
down to watch
everyone
shows.
next Tuesday at 5 p.m. Ciao.
Bye.
Me and Crystal have a list of shows for you to watch.